Previously, while the evil god Encabulos sets into motion his mysterious plans, our heroes have been waylaid in a really weird house full of traps, riddles, racist doppelgangers, and wow, does some weird stuff show up in this episode. But their task is important to the cause, so Titania, High Buddy, and Manvieth press on in this episode of Heroes of Epic Proportions.
So, last time, you guys finished up in the pantry. You slew the doppelganger who just wanted friends. You picked up some stuff.
Yep, I remember that now.
Would you like to rest?
Shortly, yes.
A short rest? Yes.
Alright, so you just take 5 minutes in this room. Hannah, you're holding on to a wand that has a red cross on the top of it because we've got some really weird parallels between universes.
Yes,
and
oddly.
that is a wand of healing. The way that works is you have 6 charges, and there's actually a few other things you can do with it, so let me pull this up. I know that one charge can be used for Cure Wounds, which is a very nice little spell. Then you're also... Damn you, Edge. This is not Google. Wand of Healing would have brought it up right away. I-E. You can also do Healing Word, which takes 2 charges, and you can do a Mass Cure Wounds, which takes 5 charges. And that is a group heal, or Mass Cure Wounds, so everybody in the party gets hit with Mass Cure Wounds, and that's how that one goes.
And
so if your wand runs out of charges, I have to use a D20, and if it lands on a 1, the wand explodes into unexistence.
Oh, okay. Well, that was my question about if it can be reloaded.
Running out of charges.
Yeah, every morning at sunrise, you roll a D6 to see how many charges it gets back.
If I were holding the wand, would I get my life bonuses to that?
Yeah, you would. Basically, if you take that, you have to attune to it. Now that she's attuned to it, it would take a day or so, but
Okay.
you would be able to use that.
But that affects
Also-
outside. Okay, I was just wondering.
Yeah, that's the way I've always played it. I'm not sure if that's actually put into the rules, but I always put, whenever I'm using it in my own personal games, I add the modifiers. Because then I've got +9 to healing on my cleric, so it ends up making a difference. Alright, so on top of that, there was also a ring on the floor that I believe High Buddy also picked up, and that is a ring of protection, so +1 to your AC, so long as you are wearing it.
Okay.
I've also attuned to my jar of pickles, and if I eat one, I win the game forever.
I tell you what, if you want to put that in your inventory, I will actually let those pickles, because they've been fermenting so long, work like good berries, which
Okay.
means you get 1 HP every time you eat one.
Okay.
So if you want to say that you have...
I have the jar in my bag. I do have that. I picked it up last episode.
Roll a
remember
D20
that.
to see how many pickles you have.
Oh, D20. Okay. There are 14 pickles in this
Wow.
jar, sir.
Alright, that's an acceptable amount of pickles. Each one is worth 1 HP, and you can share them with the party. Alright, so you guys take a short rest. If any of you are lacking in HP, you can roll your hit die to see what you get back. You also recover 1 spell slot.
Yeah, I need to do that.
I believe I was healed
I
to
threw
my
a
max.
heal.
Yeah,
but
so you're
I'm
fine.
Not. I'm a bit banged up.
It's those butterflies, man. They're gonna get you every time.
That was a doppelganger who insulted me.
Oh, yeah.
Son of a... I rolled a 1.
Aww.
So I get a hit point back?
Yeah.
You want a pickle, Joe?
Plus your... I'm trying to think of what the modifier would be.
Oh,
It's
that's
plus
right. Yeah, he has his
Constitution or
magic
something
healing
like that.
pickles.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you want to chat out on a pickle, you can do that. I'll let you get in on
actually... Nope, I'm good.
Oh, they're delicious. I'm telling
I've
you.
already used some spells, but I may need those later, because I'm running a little low on spell slots. I've done some healing already. But
Great
right
crunch.
now... I'm a little bummed you made those magical, because I kind of enjoyed the mental image of, Rafinha just, during our short rest, just sitting there just on a stool eating pickles, and me just, staring at her, just, disgustedly watching her eat pickles.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, I didn't think you were going to do anything with these, honestly. I'm a little surprised myself.
that. It's a magical house, so there can be magical pickles.
It is a magical house.
All right.
So, are we on the move now, or do we have more business to attend to?
That is up to you guys.
I say we go up those stairs, guys!
Rafinha leads the way.
Woohoo! I skip up the stairs. I fall down 3 times because it's real hard to skip upstairs.
Skip upstairs. I was just thinking that. Yeah, like you literally just basically end up throwing your foot into the top of the stair and falling face first on your face. Like, there's no way around that when you're skipping. I pick up Trafina
we're going
and
up
carry
these
her
stairs
upstairs.
off of room 7, so there's this sort of weird L-shaped hallway we're in. Do you want to, I guess Tony should describe
that's
this.
a good point. Do we want to go to the stairs at the front where we walked in? I don't really. So far, it seems like there's just separate experiences in each room, and it doesn't really matter.
Also, we can double back if we need to.
Okay, I'm good with these stairs. They're right here. That's fine.
Tony, tell us where we're at.
Alright, so at the top of the stairs, a hallway runs the entire length of the west side of the manor. There must be an open window nearby as there's a slight breeze in the air.
Yeah, I opened one to let the butterflies out.
Do you guys advance?
I go to, there's a door immediately to my left, and I'm gonna just pop in there, that little closet up at the, what looks like top of the stairs. Might not be a closet. It's not a big room.
This one?
Oh, I see. I was looking at the map wrong. Okay.
Alright, as you start to walk that way, you get hit with a giant gust of wind. Each of you need to roll a d20.
80-20.
Way to go, Trafina.
A dos.
Alright,
I also
so
got a 2.
all three of you are basically plastered against a wall right now. And Trafina goes tumbling down the stairs.
Yay! Again!
Let's see. We're gonna keep it light this time. For 1 damage. That was a bad damage.
Trafina.
Alright, so basically, since you all failed that check, for every 10 feet you want to move forward, you have to roll a d20 to see if you succeed. I'll let you...
Damn it, Trafina!
Because
Can I
two
get
of
to
you
the
are
top of the
plastered.
stairs, or is that...
Yeah, it's only at the top of the stairs, but whenever you get back up there, you gotta roll again.
Like, metagame, I hate to do this, but I do need to ask. Am I at disadvantage because I'm skipping?
I don't think that would really hurt you that much in this instance.
I mean, because, like, if there's
skipping
a
is
strong
sometimes
wind...
more forceful forward.
That's true.
Okay.
The stairs would be harder than the hallway, I think.
Yeah. And the wind isn't going down the stairs, you're just in the unfortunate spot of being at the stairs.
I also shoved you a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought everybody was up. So we're all together down at the bottom of the stairs now?
No, this was
up.
based on a few rolls. Like, to see what happened, to see if you guys would take any
Oh,
damage.
okay,
They're
I got
basically
hit
plastered
hard.
against the door right here. You got hit a little bit harder.
I thought it was based on, like, where I was standing.
Nope.
All right, well, guys, I'm fine down here.
Is her face all smushed up from the wind?
Yeah, it's pretty much like windswept. Right now, she looks more like a troll than a gnome.
Your
Like
lips
one
are
of those
flapping
old-
around.
Gosh.
Yeah. Like, the pink hair is just swept directly upward. You do
Oh,
have
like
pink
one of
hair,
those-
right?
Who, me?
Yeah.
That's not canonical, but if you want to think of it that way, sure.
I thought you said that you changed it to be canonical. Whatever color hair you have, it's basically all windswept and trolly.
Okay.
Alright, do you want to try going up the stairs again?
Yeah, why not? I got to roll?
Yeah.
Is that do I add like a dex to that? You didn't tell us what kind of roll it was, so...
Yeah, add dex to that. Either way, you would have failed.
hoping he just fails over and over. And this is the death of Trafina.
Trafina takes a step up and immediately gets blown backwards. I don't even think she gets to the wind because that was a 5 with my dex.
Yeah, try again.
Okay.
And you took 2 damage that time.
That's another
Okay,
5.
okay.
What?
How
No!
about he go?
I don't have to try again. That is not...
That's one
that's my
damage.
choice
Can
to
he
try
maybe
again.
go up the other stairs and get a little bit better view? Like, is it the same power on either side of the hallway?
Oh, maybe he'll go flying and gain speed and then go down the stairs if he's standing on the other.
That's... can you yell that in character down the stairs, Hannah?
Yeah, you could try the stairs that are further away. It might be less powerful.
That's a good idea!
No, try again. You almost had it.
Tony was going to force me to try a second time.
I wasn't going to force you, I just thought you were going to.
I thought so too. The momentum
The
seemed
longest
there.
death scene
Yeah,
ever.
I do. I split off the party and I go up the other stairs.
Alright, so you get to the top of the stairs, and about halfway through the hallway, like right whenever you get to the edge, you start getting pushed by the air again. Roll.
Which way though? Back
It's
to where
going
you
towards
came,
the
or-
stairs, like
I'm
going towards you
sneaking-
guys.
What, did I
Okay.
make it to the top?
Yeah, you're at the top. You're on the second floor.
All right, I'm not just going to charge into that hallway. I'm going to stand here in this little alcove where the wind is not
Alright.
and see what I can see. I'll throw a paper airplane into it or something, and the paper
Yeah, I
airplane
was about to
goes...
say I want to start throwing things up into the air, into the wind, and see what happens.
Alright.
But I have nothing to throw.
I don't know if there's a like a plan we can make here? I don't have any spells that'll help me in this particular instance.
Do you have something you can throw?
You have like an adventurer's kit that has like rope and so on.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I do. You're right. So I have my, actually I have a climber's kit with a grappling hook.
Oh, yes!
So I'm going to use that.
Put the grappling hook on the wall where you are, and then rappel down towards us.
I'm going to grapple like, sort of like Batman. Like old Batman style, vertical, only there is actually wind blowing me back. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna make my way down the hall in that manner.
Alright, so once you get to the windswept part, the gust picks you up and you're basically just kind of like floating down the hallway holding on to the rope. And as you get closer to the stairs, as you slowly work your way past, like, it is their choice if they want to grab you or not.
Yeah, I also try and secure the rope so it isn't quite as dangerous.
Alright.
Yeah, we have something to hold on to now.
Yeah, like I'm sure there's a wall sconce or something like that if you want to tie it to that.
Yes.
Okay, so you pull Trefinia over and you guys are basically standing stuck to the wall against this door because of the
we weren't
wind.
trying to escape? We're just bringing her right back where she was before?
Oh, we have the rope now.
Yeah, you can
we have the rope.
Take the
we can
rope
open this
like,
door and get blown into the room.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that, because then we'll get blown into the room.
Well, there's also the room at the end of the hallway. If we can sort of like... I mean, we're being plastered against this wall. There's another... Like, this wall runs parallel, and at the end of where this wall is at, there's another door. So we could go down to that.
Out of the wind.
Yeah, like, because there isn't wind in this part of the hallway.
I would advise you, this is very meta, not to reference the map too much.
I understand, but I mean, I can...
Just say there's a doorway out of the wind. That'll be fine. Use your
So there's a doorway down the hall out of the wind. Let's go take that.
I mean, okay. I don't know.
Unless you have a giant wind stopper that you would like to employ.
I do. I'm a charlatan, so I got a giant wind stopper. I don't have a giant wind stopper, but I don't like being shuttled along by this house. But we don't seem to have too much of a choice. I mean,
I was going to open the door and let us all fly into the room.
Yeah,
at the
I'm
top.
well aware of that. That's not happening. The door we're pinned up against. I'd like to actually see this. Can we get to the side of the door and open it? You guys can stand behind me. Even I'll stand next to the door.
I think because it's partially obstructed, you could probably get the door open without having to roll. Like it takes some doing.
Oh, it's a pull door, not a push door?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it would just open and we'd all go flying into the room.
No, it's a pull door.
Okay. Well, I'm still trying to do that.
Alright, so like you start to open the door and you've got to open wide enough that you can slip in. You know it'll take a little bit of strength, but you think you can hold it open.
What I'm going for
others.
is to open it far enough so that the wind then pushes it the rest of the way open and we can at least see. Because that should pin the door against the wall, right?
It'll pin it open like by the stairs, right?
Alright, for the sake of time, you get the door past this point and it just flops hard against the wall.
Okay, that's what I wanted.
Rocks its hinges.
I'm going to look into the room.
Alright, so number 17.
There's a giant number 17 in there.
Alright. When you open the door to this 10 by 20 room, you are surprised to find rain pouring from the ceiling. Mold and other vegetation have grown across the floor and walls. At the end of the chamber is a metal tub, which is overflowing with algae-filled water.
Don't get in the tub!
Might be in there. First of all, is the rain affected by the wind? Is there maybe some sort of barrier to the wind in the room?
Like, it's just making it flap harder against the wall and getting a little bit more messy.
It clearly still has an effect in there. It's not like we can go in there and get out of the wind.
Is the ceiling gone?
No, it's just raining.
Oh, okay. So there's still, I know that there's a third floor to the house. I'm not looking up at the sky.
You can make a perception check.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a good idea. I'll make a perception check. I got...
17 for me.
Yeah, I didn't get that high.
What about you, Hi Buddy? Are you checking it out?
15.
Plus your wisdom?
Oh, yeah. 20 for me.
Alright, so in this bathroom, you notice that basically it is raining just out of the ceiling. You can't even see a source of clouds or anything. It just straight up looks like the water's coming from the ceiling. And in the tub, you notice something kind of squirming around a little bit.
Well, that's not a skull.
Y'all know, I'm not in this room. Just so y'all know. Trefina, with all of her excited about going forward kind of mood, is not feeling this room.
I'm the one at the door's edge looking in, more or less. I'm far more close to the room than anyone. Do I have anything I can throw? I gotta have something that I don't care about losing.
You scored high enough on your perception check that you can see that there's little tables in the hallway, just covered with different tchotchkes and silver plates and things of that nature.
You can throw the silver key I've got here. I should do that in my character voice.
I mean, I've
you
got,
can throw
like,
this silver
crossbow
key
bolts.
I've got.
Got crossbow bolts and a dagger. I'm gonna throw a bolt in there. I'm gonna throw it at the ceiling and see what happens. I want to see if it bonks off the ceiling.
All right, roll an attack.
I attack the ceiling.
Yes.
What kind of attack was that? Would you say?
Strength.
Ooh. Do I have any strength? Yes. No. Wait. Where is it? There it is. 18.
All right, so you throw an arrow in or a bolt in, and it sticks to the ceiling, and water is now dripping off of it.
Yes. You guys see that? It's like you throw a pencil at the office ceiling.
Super cool. I'm still not going in
nailed it.
there.
I also just noticed with my awesome perception that there's another door out of this room, right next to the door we are standing by. Did not see that earlier. All right. So how strong is the wind way down here?
It's kind of dissipating in the room. It's just flapping the water around, but it's not enough to like take you off your feet or anything like that. It's just kind
I'm
of
going
enough
into
to be
the room.
really annoying.
I'm stepping into the room.
All right. How far into the room do you go?
I want to open the other door. I want to get
Alright.
as much looking around in as I can without getting too far away from friends.
All right. As you step into the room, like you notice something leap out of the water at you. Roll for
Great.
initiative.
Guys, there's something in the bathtub.
No freaking kidding.
However, my
That's what
dice seem
Trafina
hot
yells.
today. 19.
Should we also
All right.
roll for initiative?
Yeah, just go ahead and roll.
I'm out. You know, I want to do the Hannah thing this episode.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna hang back like hi, buddy. I didn't want to go in that room.
You're not technically in the fight yet.
The room did not look good to me.
The whole house hasn't looked good to me.
You're the one that was like, I
Yeah,
want to
but
go
then it was raining in
upstairs and
there.
see what's up there.
Yeah. Was it the fall down the stairs? Did that finally knock some sense into you?
I got a 2. Or what?
Well,
forget what I
you'll
had.
have time to decide if you want it then. All right, Hannah, what did you get, or are you not engaging in this combat round?
I got 10.
All right, so it'll go Manvieth, Hi Buddy, Monster, and Trumpepenia. I'm just calling you Trump on here. All right. So, because of your high perception and you noticed that the water was moving, it doesn't get to engage in a sneak attack.
Yeah.
But
Go, eyesight.
let's see. If they fail, they know. Whenever you turn around, you see this giant frog leaping towards you. What do?
I mean,
It was a giant frog?
Yep.
no, Trafina is back on board.
It was just like something coming out of the tub, and now it's a giant frog. And can it be a toad, or does it have to be a frog?
It is an actual frog.
Now, that's a sillier beast than I thought was coming out of the top. I'm a little taken aback, to be honest.
I mean, it was just like an algae pool.
Yeah, I thought
There's
tentacles
rain
would be
coming
involved.
out of the ceiling. There's no reason it couldn't be some bottomless pool with Cthulhu
Yeah,
hiding
I was
inside.
imagining
Yes.
more of that.
Yeah, but do you want to die?
No. What?
Can I like put my shield up and just wait? Because I'm kind of curious what the frog's doing.
All right, you can just abstain from fighting it if you like.
Yeah, I'm not. Unlike the doppelganger, I'm not. Unless I get some clear signs of aggression. I guess the leaping at me isn't great, but
The
this
fact
could be
that
a
you had to
defensive
roll
move.
for initiative is a pretty
I know,
clear-
but that's metagaming. As me, I'm just like, well, frog, and I throw the shield, put my shield up.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna allow you to basically, or I'm gonna put disadvantage on the frog since you are just going into into that sort of stance.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll roll for that whenever it comes to the turn. But it is now Hi Buddy's turn.
Does the frog seem aggressive, or did he really just kind of flop out of the tub and he's just hanging out?
He looks pretty mean.
Mean?
Yeah.
Does a frog look mean?
How does a frog? What does a mean frog look like as opposed to other kinds of
He's
frogs?
Like it's
He's got a
literally
tattoo.
diving at the cleric to eat him.
He's got a cigarette coming out of his mouth.
Yeah, he's got you should totally see this. It's Battletoad style. He's got spikes on him, and his name is Puke or something like that. He's totally like a
frog
biker
know
named
gang
that,
Puke?
but
style. Yep.
I mean, I guess I could save him. I could help out.
Well, it's not necessarily like I'm gonna. I mean, I do have my shield up. I didn't just stand there and.
Guys, Trafina here, talking with the free action, which is something that Trafina said out
Weird
loud
thing
for some
you to
reason.
say.
I do have animal friendship still in my spell slot repertoire. If you guys don't hurt this thing, I might can make him be nice to us.
I mean,
Is he
it's just
too
a
big for
frog.
that?
Is that really what you want to make friends
Or
with?
is it just like...
No,
It's not about size.
It's a medium beast. It's about
about
challenge rating.
Oh, okay.
intelligence.
Yeah, you still have to beat an intelligence score, but this thing is not that smart. Which you
Actually, I
would know
can-
because
okay.
it's a frog.
Yes.
Um,
A mean-looking frog.
I mean, if there's anything we can learn from it or something, I don't want to just, like, kill it immediately. Can I just give a... Is it Trofina or Trofinia?
Trofina.
Okay.
It's
I'm just-
Trofina.
I want to give her the opportunity then to try to charm it.
I mean, the
All right.
frog is
Friendship-
going to hit
friendship
somebody,
it.
although he is at disadvantage.
Well, he does have 2 attacks, so we'll see how it turns out.
There is also, I don't know, so I have to ask you, Dungeon Master, this question. I can cast this spell, and if one of my companions harms the target, the spell ends. If they've harmed the target ahead of me casting the spell,
No, it doesn't change that. That happens once you get the spell cast.
Still hasn't
okay,
changed.
so if you feel like hitting it, Trofina, or I'm sorry, hi buddy, I'm Trofina.
What is happening?
Like I can still cast a spell if you're
Hi,
worried
buddy
about that.
already kind of abstained her turn, so I'm rolling the attacks from the giant frog.
All right,
All right, so what's your AC?
16.
All right, so that is definitely a hit.
Yay. Guys, I think it's aggressive.
All right, so it's going to be a D6. Ooh, that doesn't.
You got
bode well for
disadvantage,
you.
right?
Yeah, I rolled a 17 and an 18.
Great.
So you take 7 damage, and you are now grappled as the frog is trying to swallow you whole.
Oh, it's trying to have sex with me.
Whoops. Sorry.
It's alright. It's my lead. We're all good here now.
okay. I is it my turn now?
It is now
Frog
your
gets
turn.
2 Doesn't the frog get 2 attacks?
It's grappling you like that. I use that
Oh.
as its second.
I cast Animal Friendship.
So I just
Alright.
imagine like the Care Bears. A rainbow shoots out of
The
Albert's
beast
heart.
must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw or be charmed by you for the spell's duration.
It's actually wiser than it is smart. This is a good thing for the frog.
If it's
It succeeded.
dag nabbit,
That's a 16. It had a wisdom of 10.
They're worthless, Dravinia.
Actually, what's your DC or your spellcasting DC?
I always come up against this number, and we don't have a handle
It's one that
on
I
it.
always forget in my personal games. Spell did not work. Sorry. Back to Manwieth's turn. You are now grappled, which means you can still attack, but like you can't try to walk away.
It's all these stupid curing spells. Like nothing here to blow up frogs.
I mean, you probably have some sort of offensive spell.
Maybe if you'd eaten
Yeah,
I
I
bet
just
you want
wanna
to take him out in a second.
I will need some of those pickles in a second.
Lost my pencil.
I mean, I'm just gonna try and... So do I have any other disadvantages with my attacks? 'Cause of the grappling?
I don't think so. I don't think you're at a disadvantage. It's basically like usually grapple is something where they grab your arm, although you are trying to be swallowed. So,
But it's not gonna
you don't
affect
have
attacks.
disadvantage right now. No.
Alright, hit it with my mace.
All right, roll your die.
I
Add your
lost my
strength.
D20. I'm building all these dice towers. It's really cool. I can't find my D20. Oh no, one fell. There we go. Ace is strength.
Yep, plus strength.
15.
All right, that'll actually hit.
Yes, guys, I hit the frog.
Good job! I yell from outside the door.
And 5.
Plus your strength.
Oh, 7.
All right, so you have done 7 damage to Mr. Frog.
Where did my pencil
It looks
go?
like it was a pretty good hit.
Clonk.
All right, and now it is High Buddy's turn.
So is the frog looking like pretty weak right now?
I would say that it looks bruised, not bloodied.
Oh. I guess I will attack it.
All right.
Now, as in last episode, I'm not sure if anyone remembers this, but Al had a butterfly stuck to him, and he was real worried about critical misses. I'm also going to be a little worried about critical misses here because the frog is stuck to me.
All right, well, that is up to you. Just don't get a 1.
Don't get a 1. That's all I'm asking here.
So 28 or 26. I'm sorry, 26.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you get like
Terms.
if you get a nat
That's
20, we have to do different things for
Right.
crits, but I think you got a 19?
Yeah, 19.
All right, so roll your damage.
7
Plus.
plus the 14.
All right. The frog looks like really, really wounded right now.
Damn.
Like, it looks like it's about to croak.
27.
Ha 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 ha. It looks
not
like
looking
it's
at
about to do what everything else does when it gets hit by Hi Buddy.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and it shouldn't frog get it. Hurdy, hurdy, hurdy.
Wow.
Alright, so this thing is
Can I
going
crawl
to...
into the frog's mouth, please?
It's actually going to make a swallow attempt.
Oh, no!
So, let's see. Alright, so it has now actually entirely swallowed the cleric.
Oh. Wow.
You need to roll 2d4 acid damage.
Okay, let me double check all of my things and see if I have anything that protects me against acid. I roll that? You don't roll that?
Actually, I can roll that if you like. I have more d4s than you do.
Yeah, I'm just wondering how that goes.
Because it's kind of a save, a lot of times you roll it, but I can roll it.
I mean, I got it.
How about you roll one and I'll roll one?
Alright.
Alright, here we go. That's a 4.
That's a 2.
So 6 damage
That's too
as
late,
you
huh?
start to melt.
Oh, man.
Yes.
Alright,
Alright.
and now it is Trifina's turn.
Just need to get to that jar of pickles.
Yeah, man, that's tough. Is Joe gonna get a chance to slash at it from the inside or whatever? Because I kind of want to.
There's a restrained challenge.
Restrain challenge.
I whip out the Wand of Wonder
Alright.
Oh, nice.
and just let off a blast of whatever that thing does right at the frog.
Alright, let me roll a... Let me make sure I got this right. 5E. Alright. Does anybody else want to roll the random D100? Or should I do that?
No one has a D100.
Yeah,
I'm talking about like a random number generator.
Just,
yeah,
no, you go ahead.
Alright. 1 to 100. I didn't think you were going to bust this out anytime soon. Alright.
Oh, I just rolled 100 with mine.
I'm just
You
going to
just
roll
do 2d10.
2 percentage dice. That is a 10. Alright, so you see a spray of bright pink liquid fly out of your wand, and it covers the frog in fairy fire. So now any attacks against it have advantage.
Nice. I meant to do that,
clapping inside-
guys. I knew that would
Clapping inside
happen.
the frog. That was
Take it away, hi buddy.
Alright, so now it is the cleric's turn. You can roll a grapple check. You'll add your strength to this.
Yeah, do that.
That's the low roll. 13.
I think it's a direct challenge to the strength here. Okay, so you, kind of claw your way through back out of the mouth and just get dumped onto the floor.
I'm so...
Just covered in slime and nastiness.
God damn it. Okay.
But look how good the frog is glowing now. I did good, right?
That accounted for your action, so I think that's the end of your turn. It's now Hi Buddy's turn.
Oh, really? Oh.
So is the frog? Is it pretty bad looking now?
It looks like it is still very much about to die. It's just very glowy.
Okay, because then
Advantage.
I was thinking if Trifina finishes him off, then I can just use my wand to help cure Manvieth.
Yeah,
You can
if
use
you
it
wanted
after
to,
the
you
battle.
could. You can also use that right now if you wanted
I don't know
to.
if that's
You
the
can
end
just
of the
walk
battle.
up and do it, or you can. It all depends on what you want to do. If you want to kill the threat, or if you want to heal the healer.
Oh wait, he's a healer. Okay, wait, what? Okay.
I'm a cleric. Technically, I'm your healer. I'm really bad at it, though.
I keep losing my
And I got
mental
eaten by a
image of you.
frog.
Because we usually hear about physical descriptions about Trifina.
Yeah, 6 foot tall devil healer.
Yes.
Alright, I'll go ahead and I'll finish off the frog then. Because I'm pretty confident
All right.
that
I
I
would do,
can.
because I think you're our...
You do
clearly
have
our-
advantage, so roll your
Yes.
d20 twice.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
It's going to be 12, and then it's plus my 7.
Yep.
Cool. So 19?
That would hit, but I still want you to roll the other one just in case you get a 20 so you can crit.
2.
You always... Alright, so we'll take the higher of those two. Roll your damage. Actually, you don't even really need to roll your damage. Your bonus would do it right now.
4.
So you just, you basically fire an arrow and it goes through the nostril right into the brain. And the frog makes a little croaking sad noise and then just kind of, collapses on the
I mean,
ground.
we wanted to be friends with him, but...
Seriously, I have no pity for this frog.
One of these days,
He's just
my
a little
animal friendship
frog. Well, I
spells are
guess
gonna
he just
work,
tried to eat you,
guys.
though. Well, he did eat you.
Yeah.
Every few levels, your proficiency bonus goes up, Alf, so you technically get better at casting that spell.
I hope
Eventually,
it
it'll
never
work.
works. Nope. I hope every animal on the planet knows that Trafina is such an ass that they never become friends with her.
Guys.
All right, so you are in this room. It's still raining on
I think
you.
Al's gone.
Where did Trafina run off to?
Al said I've got to go for a second.
Oh, I didn't know that was a real life thing. I thought he went down the stairs or something.
He's just running all over the house.
No, that was real. He actually had some sort of kid emergency he had to go run off to.
Oh, kids.
I'm back. I'm sorry. Somebody pooped in their pull-up and then took it off in the bed, and yeah.
That's not in the game, right?
Not unless Tony says it is.
It's like that quote we had. Never mind.
That's not in there.
Way off. Way off
Did I miss
track.
anything?
I'm covered in slime and I want some pickles.
Yeah, it's
want some
raining
pickles?
in the room still, so at least you've got that going for you.
I do. I would love some pickles.
All right.
Well, depends on. I would like to be healed. I guess the group.
It's a question of, do you feel like touching yourself, or do you want someone else to touch you?
Or do I want to eat pickles, or Hannah can use the wand?
I feel like the wand can be recharged.
That's true.
So my gut says use the wand. I'm kind of, honestly, a little protective of these. I just got these pickles, guys.
I'm kind of jealous of these pickles. So pickles it is.
What? I don't feel like this is in my bag, sir.
Right.
I'm not chosen to give you these pickles.
On pickles, right? That was the decision as the group.
Just because of the fact that you're getting eaten alive by acid at the point of death doesn't mean that I'm going to give you my newfound pickles.
Can someone hit me with a heal? That would be nice.
How about she hits you with the wand and I see how much healing you need left?
That's fine with me too, but Hannah has to actually do it.
Okay, so doesn't Trafina also need a little bit of healing? We can go ahead and
Did she get hurt?
No.
Oh, yeah.
The-
The
A little bit falling down the stairs, but it wasn't that bad, I don't think.
okay.
I'm at 8. Yeah, I'm fine right now.
Okay, then I'll use my... What's my wand even called? I'll use it on...
Wand
Manvieth.
of Healing.
Wand of Healing. Oh, okay.
All right. So I need you to roll a, let's see, Cure Wounds. That would be a D8 plus your Wisdom.
So it'd be 5 total.
All right. So
Doing math.
he gets 5 back. You can keep going, or you can steal pickles.
I am slightly less than bloodied. If the group wants to know that, I don't want to give Tony my exact numbers.
I give you 4 pickles.
Okay, that'll be fine for me.
I would write down what that took me up to, but I still can't find my dang pencil.
You probably need to write that down. How do you have a writing utensil on your desk?
Well, I got it out of the box.
You have nothing else to write with.
Not right now. I'm looking in my drawer here.
Most people track their HP just with their cell phone and just put it in calculator.
That's not a bad idea.
That's a good idea.
Especially whenever you get up to like, oh, I've got 174 HP in this monster.
Yeah, I've got a
I'm
lot of
not
numbers
tracking my
crossed off.
HP, though. I'm tracking my pickle quotient.
Oh, yeah. Pickles.
Most people track their pickles in their iPhone.
I don't know where it went either. That's the most frustrating thing. Like, I had the one
I don't understand
pencil.
how you don't
Just
have
go to like
anything
the
else
kitchen
to
where you
write
have like
with.
a drawer filled with pencils.
Yeah, don't you have like a
I'll be back.
group of... It's your workstation. You have a writing utensil.
There's also just like Google
I have a
Keep.
computer.
Go get a pencil.
So much editing for Joe.
Okay, I've updated my pickle count. We can keep going now.
Oh my god.
All right. So you guys want to check out anything in the room, or are you just going
I'm
to
doing
move
this
on?
calculator trick you just said. Okay, hang on. No, I gotta look in the tub. I feel like there might be a skull in there. Also,
All
I did
right.
open that second, or tried to open the second door. I guess I didn't get to it, right?
No, like the frog jumped you before you got in there.
All right.
If it makes you feel better, the water looks still.
I do take my mace and kind of swirl around the bathtub, see if there's a skull in there.
All right. You end up clunking on something.
Trafina.
I'm still not going in there.
Okay, I'll grab it.
All right. So you pull out a skull, and you also feel something next to it, and there's just kind of a weird purse.
Yes.
It's all covered in algae. You can tell that there's coin in it. Add 30 gold to your inventory.
How much?
30.
Trafina, eat some of this algae too.
Nope.
No, that's not
God,
it.
it could be healing algae.
Why
we
are
don't know
you
that.
suddenly so cautious?
I don't like this room.
Why?
Because
It
it's
happens.
raining in here.
Trust me, some I don't know, with me too. Sometimes this house weirds me out, sometimes not so much. But I'll give you some of this algae for some of your pickles.
You notice
You
that
already got
this
some of
skull
my
actually
pickles.
has the mark of the full moon on it. It's just a black circle at the very center of the skull.
I've got this skull. Could you at least put this into the bag of holding, please?
Absolutely, yes, I will.
Okay, we do that. Alright, I open the other door in this room.
Alright, so roll a perception check.
Ooh. Where's 21?
This appears to be the private changing room of a wizard. This 15 by 20 room contains an ornate desk with a mirror and a chair. Along the east wall, there are pegs from which hang a variety of wizardly robes.
Robes, Trefinia. Wizard room.
Is there another door to get into the wizard room?
There is another door. It's probably the hallway you're in that might...
All right, I'm gonna go down that way.
You're so weird.
Good, let's spread out.
Trifina goes down to the hallway, door at the end of the hallway, and opens that.
You gotta go through 2 other rooms to get through that.
You don't tell him that.
I see a doorway right there.
Alright, so you walk into this
15.
room.
Yeah.
Okay. So as they're in the changing room, also you notice on the wall a mirror that has a lot of strange glowing lights in it, and we can get to that right after we figure out what happens to Al for just charging ahead.
Where's Hi Buddy? I don't think she followed me.
Up.
I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't hear Hi Buddy move. I think she's still in the hallway.
I'm following.
Which
Who
one?
are you following?
Who does Hi Buddy love more? Come on, Hi Buddy.
I'll follow.
I've got robes.
I don't know why I'm having trouble remembering names today. I'll follow Trifina because I'm feeling kind of weird that she's being weird about this room, and I feel like she's hiding something.
All right, roll a perception check.
Yeah, I'll roll a perception check about the room too.
Before anything else happens, I do call for them to hold up. I'll follow them.
Critical fail.
Great.
You're in a house.
Guys, I don't like splitting up. I'm going to come join you, but resolve anything that's happening now, because that's how time works.
All right. So you guys come into the room. Does anybody else make a perception check? Because Drafina just burst in and then remembered she had groceries or something.
I do.
All right,
D20
roll.
plus my wisdom, so 1. So 11.
All right. This well-lit 20 by 25 chamber is the master bedroom. The light is coming from a glass sphere sitting on a dresser. Inside the sphere appears to be a fiery inferno. There's a large bed adorned with furs and a high-backed chair with a battle scene between elves and goblins carved into the wood.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm catching up. I do grab a handful of algae, though, on my way out.
Oh, why?
Because I'm going to throw it at Trifina's head. I'm going to walk up and, peer over your guy's shoulder and then just plop it down.
I might give her, a
on
panic
head.
attack or something.
That's fine. Just giving me a lot of panic attacks.
Does he have to roll for this?
I did sneak up behind. Well, I didn't sneak up, but I'm assuming they're looking at the room, and I'm walking up behind them.
I can smell the algae coming off the Joe.
You rolled a 1. You don't smell anything.
Yeah, you critically failed your perception for the next few minutes.
I perceived that room was creepy.
All right, so you guys want to do anything with the whole the glass sphere sitting on the table? What do you want to do?
This algae check first, and then we'll figure out the room.
All right. So do you want to throw the algae?
Oh yeah.
All right, throw a
No,
d20 plus your...
I'm right next to him, basically. I just plop it on his head.
All right.
Plop.
The algae is squishy and green and gross and has no magical effects, but is definitely disquieting.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Ew!
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Why can't you tame animals?
I don't know!
Can I tap on the sphere?
Yeah, let me...
While y'all weirdos are
you feel that it's very...
doing your thing.
You feel that it's very, very warm.
What's this? Wait, what's the big T? I don't want to reference the map too much, but there's a large T in the middle of the room. I missed that.
Is your perception high enough to see?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, ironically, I had kind of half listened to the description, so I'm not sure what's in this room.
I all in got a 20. So I'm perceiving like a...
Alright, so you notice 2 things about the room. First off, there's a trap door in the ceiling. It looks like kind of a standard opening to an attic. And also next to the orb, you notice that there is a silver key.
Hey, another silver key. I pointed out to Trefinia. Hey, look at that silver key.
Yeah, look at that.
Ugh. Man, those stairs.
Somebody who didn't have algae in their beautiful hair that may or may not be pink should go over and pick that up.
The stairs knocked all the fun out of you. I go pick... Well, yeah, I'll go pick up the key. That's fine.
Alright, you have a key.
Again, don't want to reference the map too much, but there's a weird square around the other door. Do we see the other door? I got a 20 perception.
I think that's just a closet.
Yeah,
Off of the dressing room?
The
There's
closet
a closet
is in
off the changing room.
You were, yeah,
Oh, okay, I get it.
that you didn't explore very
We have
much.
to go.
That guy must have had the worst time. Like, he changes into his robes and then he has to walk through the rain room to get out.
Yeah,
Like, every time.
that doesn't make any sense. It's a horribly designed house. Like, why would you? And then he gets windswept down his stairs. It's terrible.
Well, at least it dries his hair.
I don't want to do anything with the trapdoor. I'm come over to hi Buddy, and I'm like, what's up with this orb?
It's warm.
It's warm.
You
eh?
can do an Arcana check if you'd like,
I'll do an
or a
Arcana
knowledge
check.
check. So this
Yes.
would go with your intelligence.
Ooh, the roll train just ended. 9.
All right. So you notice that it's very warm.
I concur.
Can I go up and do an Arcana check also?
You can.
Well, no. I didn't get any higher than Joe, so... Man, that thing sure is warm, huh, guys?
It looks like there's fire in it too.
I take out a notebook. I write down warm.
Detective of the century here.
Assuming that I know that the trapdoor is there.
I point out everything I saw. I'm not.
Yeah. I'm just
I don't-
staring at the wall like, man, there's a spot on the wall. And Joe's like, did you see the trapdoor? Huh, there's a trapdoor. How can I pull on the
good.
trapdoor?
I mean, he did it.
All right. So basically, it is locked.
Okay.
Man, I tried my silver key.
It is locked.
Whoa. Tony got real close to the mic.
Didn't we have another key? I thought there was a second one.
I have a key in my hand. I want to make sure we clear out anything that might be in the changing room first, though. Can we go back? Trafina, can you at least stand in the hallway and sort of look through both the doors and watch us in there in case things go bad?
I don't know how much field of view the DM will let me have there, but yes.
All right. So you guys go back to room 60, or you go back to the changing room.
Should we take the orb with us?
That is entirely your call.
I'm taking the orb. I'm picking it up. It's warm. What if that room is cold and I want to be warm?
All right.
I got that warm orb.
Yeah. So now you have a warm orb that you don't know the effect of, but it is with you.
I do I cradle it to my body as the wind whips down the hall and the rain.
It dries your hair.
Blows around. Yeah. No, but it's a cold wind.
Yeah, but it dries your hair. Hey, hi, buddy. Are you okay going doubling back just to make sure we cover everything?
Yeah, that's
or?
fine.
Okay. I will lead the way into the changing room and perceive. Did I perceive there yet?
Yeah, you perceived. You notice just a ton of robes, like very nice silken robes, and then there is a small closet.
Are they large robes? Will they fit Traphinia?
They just look like silken finery. Like, Traphinia would probably be way too small for these robes.
Okay. I was thinking we don't really have a caster for any of these robes. There's a weird mirror here too, right?
Yeah. Do you look at the mirror?
Yeah.
All right. Roll a d20.
Yeah, maybe you do
Yes.
an Arcana check or something.
No.
I already looked.
Yeah.
Any modifiers?
That would be your... I think this is just,
Straight.
yeah. I'm gonna let
8.
you... Alright, so you're blinded.
All right.
Oh,
No, you just,
Guys,
like, you're not, like, blind, like your eyes melted out of your skull. You're just seeing lots of really cool colors.
Yeah. That's there's something I would not recommend looking directly at the mirror first thing.
Alright? And, because I rolled low, this only affects you for a minute.
Oh. Clearly the mirror has got some hooju on it. I'm seeing lots of colors and nothing else.
All right, likely story. The mirror did it.
Or it's those pickles. I mean, that's the only two things I've interacted with recently.
There are some potent pickles.
Yeah, or the slime from a frog.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
y'all
true
are
too.
gross.
I did lick a toad's back. Yep. I am just a weird, smelly, slimy, pickle-eating freak
yeah,
right
puts
now.
algae on people
With horns. Yeah.
for no reason.
Alright, so where do you guys want to go next?
Well, I'm here for a full minute. Hi, buddy, can you at least look through the robes? There might be some stuff. I mean,
Okay.
every other room has got stuff in it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll...
Did you guys
We might
look in
find
the
some more.
closet? Is there anything special in the closet?
Oh, yeah.
That
also a
was
good
where
idea.
the mirror was.
Oh, the mirror was in the closet?
Yeah.
Oh.
It didn't feel comfortable coming out. Alright, it looks like the robes are actually worth a fair bit of money, but you don't, you don't really see anything else that's, like, magical. It's just fine silk robes.
Yeah, it seems like a hassle to lug
We got a
around.
We got a bag of holding.
I mean, if someone else wants to stuff them in there, it kind of feels like a waste to me.
You have to go through that rain room. This is a terribly
Yeah.
designed house. Is there like carpeting in the bathroom too? That's one of
Oh,
the worst.
gosh. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, as you walk back through the bathroom, it's like this thick 70s shag carpeting that's like 2 inches thick. And it's just soaked. Like, literally, it feels like algae is, like, gripping your
Oh,
feet.
charming.
It's the worst idea ever. Never do that, people.
But
It
I'm
doesn't
the
make
weird
any
one for
sense.
not wanting to go in there.
Ugh.
Thanks, guys.
How big is the mirror?
I would say that it's probably about, like, 4 feet tall, 2 feet wide. It's kind of an oblong mirror.
Was it stuck on the wall?
It looks like it is mounted.
Well, can I get it off, I guess is my question.
You can try.
Yeah, I want to try and get the mirror. I want to wiggle the mirror and see how if it has any give.
All right, it comes off because it's just on a few, like, pegs.
Sweet! I put it under my arm like a surfboard. I want to carry this mirror with me.
Okay.
I have a mirror.
You have a mirror. Did not expect that.
I mean, should we make sure it's like facing away from people so that you don't blind
Oh
people?
yeah, it's tucked under my arm, and I do warn. Like,
Or do we have anything that we can cover it with?
Side.
Like the front of it?
We have a robe. How
Yeah,
about a robe?
I probably want to cover that.
I wrap it up in a robe and then tuck it and then carry it like a surfboard, like a wrapped up surfboard in a robe.
All right.
Do you like that analogy? I'm a writer.
All right, where would you guys like to go next?
Trevina, you can decide where we go next.
Well, there's a door off of the room that we were in previously. I think that we should go down there. That'll take us. So maybe we'll see if there's anywhere else we can go without having to fight the wind.
Yes, that's fair enough.
Tiny room.
All right, so you open the door. Roll perception.
Rolling that perception check. Again, I have a critical miss.
All right.
Wow.
So you actually get pelted by stones, and they're actually really nice gemstones as soon as you open this door. So let me see how many.
Great. I get eaten by a frog. Trevina gets gemstones thrown at her.
All right, so you take 5 damage as you get hit with 2 rubies, 2 sapphires, and a diamond.
These are some big gems, guys. I pick them up. I put them in my bag.
All right. You can roll another perception check to see if you notice anything in the room.
Well, hold on. How many? Can you tell me? Can you read off the names of the gems again? What did I get? 2 rubies.
It's just gems worth 1 GP each.
So
How
5
many,
of
though?
them.
Yeah, 5.
Right.
That was
Well, that almost
just from
doesn't seem
opening
worth,
the door. Now you've got
recording.
a pile of 5. Roll your perception, damn it.
Okay, fine. I mean, everybody
There's a
else is
pile.
with me too.
I'm kind of at the back of the line, I feel.
That
right now.
is 10.
All right, so you notice that there's a bunch more gems just sitting in the middle of the closet.
Oh, this feels like a trap.
This does not feel good. I'm in the back of the line, by the way, so I'm not quite in the room yet. I've decided.
I do the Joe method. I just found my pencil, by the way. I'm going to do the Joe
was
method
it?
and take one of these gems and throw it back at the pile.
All right. You feel an eruption of gems as literally 1,000 gems fall through the ceiling, and you are just covered in just tons of gems.
Is he in
Why
danger
am
of
I
drowning
covered?
in
I'm
gems?
outside the door.
No, it's like flooding out of the room. You're not hurt. It's just like
Oh,
over
okay.
your ankles and everything. You're just like there's gemstones everywhere now.
I got you.
Interesting. Okay, here's what we do. Is the eruption still going on?
It took a little bit because it was 1,000 gems falling through, but it seems to have subsided now.
Can you put the bag of holding, hold the bag of holding open, and let's just keep throwing gems in there and keep getting eruptions into the.
Just sort of move it forward like a bulldozer, and they fall into
Don't even
whatever
step in the
void.
room. Just keep trying to get gems to flood out, and we can just get a never-ending waterfall of gems into the bag of holding.
Okay,
The
so
rain of gems
essentially,
has
I'm going to add
stopped.
1,000 GP to my. We do that. All right.
Yeah.
We get a fair amount. I guess we don't get 1,000.
Yeah, is there like a
You
limit
said
to
it was
how
a
many
1,000
you can
gems
get?
worth 1
Because I mean, your
GP
bag
Yep.
isn't infinite size, is it?
It can
Yeah.
hold enough that, essentially the bag of holding was designed to carry enough wood that you could build an entire ship.
Oh,
So that's about how much a bag of holding
wow.
can
Okay, well, yeah, that's more than I was imagining.
Mhm.
Me, I can
No, it's
talk
large.
words.
My thinking, though, Al, is I don't know if you want to go into the room yet. This is just what's out. You're getting what's outside the door. According to my plan, Trevina can do whatever she wants.
I work my way. I mean, eventually, I'm going to have to go forward anyway. I was thinking I could get up to the door, look at sort of what the deal is in the room.
Well, throw
Maybe
another
somebody
gem,
else
too.
could
Have
roll
we
a
done that?
perception check now that all the
Yeah.
gems have fallen.
Have we thrown another gem? I was hoping more gems would trigger more gems. We'll trigger more gems.
You're gonna go off course from the storyline here and just like try to farm gems in this game? Is that what you're doing?
To hell with this. We could be kings, people. Kings. Do you understand? We have an infinite gem provider.
I don't think that's how it works, Manvieth. But here, have a go. I hand Manvieth the gem.
I throw the gem into the room.
All right. Impotently from the ceiling, you see like 1 or 2 more gems fall, and then just a normal rock.
That's weird.
Maybe it's just bad luck, and it
You
only
broke
works
it.
for Trifina.
See, it likes me better.
I mean, I told you to do one. We have 1,000 gems, plus whatever was in the room to begin with.
Well, that's
Throw
like
another one in.
1,002.
There was a small pile.
Nothing happens. You see a closet.
It turns out that it was just a trapdoor up there and not a magical gem reproducing plant. As it turns out.
You look at the ceiling and there is no
Algae
trapdoor.
man.
It's just...
I roll a 12 on my perception, by the way.
All right. You notice that there's like basically a little like rune type looking thing on the ceiling, but it is kind of faded out.
Okay.
Can we climb up the pile of gems before we put them in the bag and sort of try to open that door?
For the trapdoor?
Yeah, can we get up there?
Rune.
I thought you already tried that.
Ceiling.
It was locked.
No, the one in, like, the gems fell out of...
There's no trapdoor!
There's no trapdoor.
Are you listening?
I just said that.
You just said!
There's a rune. It was a magical thing.
Oh, okay. I thought you said room. I thought you were just changing up the...
I see what you heard.
No.
I heard, like,
Clearly
there was a sentence there
someone-
where I was only hearing about half the words. Sorry.
I mean, your perception, that's perfectly in character, Al. It's really spot on. Your perception check so far. That's impressive roleplaying. Clearly someone's got a penchant for making stuff fall from ceilings. Okay. I'm out of ideas now that we can't farm
I've got all the rooms
gems.
in the... I'm sorry, I've got all the rooms. I've got all the gems in the bag now.
All right. So you guys have all this gems and you just throw the bag over your shoulder. What next?
I want to take another one of my bolts and do the thing I did in the rain room up at the rune.
All right. It just sticks, and that's about it. Like, the rune literally looks like it's just burnt out.
Oh.
Okay. I give the other silver key to Trifina and I tell her she can try the other trapdoor if she wants to. Try
Thanks.
the trapdoor again with that key if she wants
This
to.
almost makes up for you smearing algae in my hair. And I go over and I try the door.
Doesn't fit.
Doesn't fit. Okay, well, back to the hallway.
Hi, buddy, you want to do anything?
Oh, I have no interest in this room.
Okay. All right. We have to Batman climb our way down the hallway now.
The wind whips through your guys' hair as you move up the hallway and into another side hallway, which is not affected by the wind. You can hear it whipping, but that's about it.
This hallway has 4 doors off of it, 2 on each side. That was
I'd
for
like
the listener,
to-
by the way.
I say let's just take the first door on the left. How does everybody feel about that?
Good.
That's fine with me.
Stage left or...
My left facing the end of the hallway.
All right. Okay, so roll a perception check.
Here we go.
Come on.
18, plus my wisdom, right? That's a 20.
Nat
All right.
20 on my end.
Nice. Okay. Shelves containing hundreds of books line the walls of this library. Large oak desk dominates the middle of the room. The legs of the desk are carved to resemble coiled dragons. Behind it is a chair in similar design. In one corner of this library stands an assembled suit of plate armor clutching a sword. On the desk, a leather-bound volume and what looks to be an iron candelabra fashioned to resemble a hydra with 9 heads.
Guys, based on my previous experience with this house, either the dragons in the desk or the plate of armor or both are going to come to life if we move.
I was just thinking that. It's all right, so what's going to come to life now?
I like how life has kind of just beaten Trifina into submission, and she's like so much more cautious now.
I didn't say cautious, I'm just saying that is going to happen.
I'll move forward into the room.
Yeah, I want to see what some of the books are about.
Yeah, I'm
take
a little
some.
curious about the books as well.
I go and lift up the visor of the plate of armor because I'm hoping there's a skull in there.
Oh, that's clever.
All right, DM.
All right, I'm reading through various things that are going on here.
Oh, good. We triggered everything. Well done.
It just explodes.
No, there's a lot going on in this room that's actually that is all right. As you look through the shelves, you notice that like this is the most expansive collection of romance novels you've ever seen,
nuts.
and it's just like so many like Fabio style covers.
So it's all
Just, like,
fiction?
Oh, there's a lot of fiction. There's some other stuff. Like, there's some books of
also,
magic
like,
and all
penthouse
sorts
letters?
of other things. Yeah, there's some penthouse letters. Like, there's some wood cuttings that are very inappropriate that are just kind of lewd.
This is like a beautiful, detailed library, and it's a bunch of romance novels?
Yeah, he's totally just got a bunch of romance novels. There's some magic books and some other things, but he seems like he had kind of an uncomfortable level of love for romance.
This is the weirdest wizard.
I'm gonna like throw a book across the room in annoyance or something.
As you do that, it hits a wall, and a little imp pops out and starts screaming at you. It says, I wouldn't open that if I were you. You're trapped here with me forever until you starve to death.
No, we're not.
Are
We
you
could eat
scared?
you.
Are we scared?
Yeah.
No. You're an imp. What do imps do? What do I know about imps? I don't know what an imp is.
Basically, an imp is just basically a small, like, servant of a wizard. It's a little rat ram thing with wings. It's all gross looking.
Trifina hasn't had, like, a lot of worldly knowledge in her life. She didn't experiment that much in college, so she goes over and picks up that romance novel and just surreptitiously
like,
slides it into her pocket.
I'm just gonna...
All right, you do that.
I'm not scared. Imp, no. Personally, I'm not exactly scared of you.
All right, and so he throws a book at you.
Great.
He starts yelling other things. He's like, one of you will die in the next room.
You don't even know where we're going next.
All right, he's starting to get a little bit frustrated, and he like starts throwing more books at you. Like he really doesn't seem like super threatening, but he's really annoyed that you're in here.
I have to ask, I did go over and lift up the visor of the armor. I didn't hear if that... Did I find anything?
You find that it's a visor. And
okay, so there's no
a suit
soul
of
hiding
armor.
in there. Okay.
No.
I mean, I'm
All
not
right.
getting baited by this thing. I got clobbered the last time I got baited by something, and he has not pushed any of my buttons thus far, so...
Yeah,
I'm
just...
cool.
I've been annoyed more by Joe smearing algae in my hair than I am by this thing.
All right, so you see this thing like fly to the other room and grab algae, and it just throws it at you.
Oh my gosh.
Well, that's just immature.
It also flies around and it casts fairy fire on you, so basically you're just glowing pink while you're covered in algae.
I want to show him in the mirror.
All right.
Ooh, that's a good idea, yes.
He looks in the mirror and starts flying around just randomly and just like yells, I'm blind, I'm blind, I'm blind, and basically just starts flying into bookcases. You notice that one of the books comes out has a very assertive wizardly tome look to it, and you think that it might be worth a little bit. It's basically a book that says Transmutations for Beginners. All right, you notice as all this is happening, whenever the imp flies over and accidentally hits the candelabra, that it starts to glow.
I go and pull the candelabra. Ooh. See if it's a lever or something. That would be cool. If there was like a lever.
All right, so you pick it up.
Okay, this is pull, apparently.
Not a lever. Okay.
All right.
I reach up to it, like, very confident, like, guys, I've got an idea, and pull it just, like, comes over in my hand.
Yeah, he's back to his old self. Jeez.
And then
that glowing orb?
the
Put that on
imp
the
starts
candelabra.
yelling out, like, it's so dark in here, and, like, all of the candelabra's candles go out.
He's controlling the sort of the fires, and he's the light.
So you kind of get an idea that it's like a clapper.
Wow, I can see everything. It's so light.
And whenever you say light, all the candles turn on.
Yeah.
Dark.
And they turn off.
Light.
Yeah.
And off. And
Dark.
on. And off. And on. Presumably
awesome.
for the next several hours.
A few hours later.
All right. Also around the room, you notice that there are a lot of drawers put into this table. Like, just kind of underneath the main part of the table.
Like the desk area?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go check that out. I'll open drawers and sort of rifle through whatever
That tickled
word
me
is.
unbelievably.
All right,
I'm
so
laughing at the lights.
you find that the drawers are locked.
I try both of my keys. Do any of the keys work in any of these drawers?
The first key does work, and inside of this one is a money pouch containing 50 GP and a magnifying glass.
Maybe I need this 50 GP. I'm going to take the magnifying glass.
Interesting. Did anyone pick up that magic book?
There's a note underneath the magnifying glass that has instructions on how to use it. It says, once per day, the magnifying glass can cast Comprehend Languages spell for written text only. Its effects last for 1 hour, and during that time, anyone looking through the glass can read any language.
Why don't you read this book that fell on the ground? That's all wizardly. Wizard-ish guy?
That's
It's
a good
written in
idea.
common.
It also works as a regular magnifying glass, I assume, yes?
Yeah. Just once per day
Makes
you
things
can...
bigger!
and you
I
can
assume
kill
that the
ants.
instructions are written real small underneath the magnifying glass.
Does anyone want this book? Who's there?
I'll
we don't-
take it.
Okay.
All right, so Hannah put a Wizard's Tome in your inventory.
Do you want to read the book? That's the question I have to ask, because I don't know what this thing is.
Wizard stuff, generally you have to find books to learn new spells. So this would be valuable to like a wizard or at like a caster guild or something like that. If any of you were wizards, it would be a great find.
Awesome.
Well, I figured since high elves, I thought they had kind of like a fascination just like with magic in general.
Yeah,
so
you
I
would be
figured
drawn to
just
it, and you do have some
fitting a bit.
transmutation spells.
But if
All
she
right.
flips through it, she won't start learning new fun tricks.
Depends on what you guys do whenever you're at a resting session. I might allow something like that, but we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
There are other drawers on the table.
Go ahead, El.
I keep
Trifina.
trying. I tried the key that Joe had in all the drawers.
All right. A lot of these drawers are empty and unlocked. Some have like just random scrawls of paper with notes that are kind of incomprehensible, like just a lot of gibberish. You actually find one that has a drawing that looks a lot like your Wand of Wonder. Then in the bottom drawer, you open it, and there is a skull with the first quarter moon symbol carved into the forehead.
Nice.
I think that's gonna
Hooray.
be
How
this
many
one?
seats at the
No.
table were there?
8.
And we're halfway there.
This one, yes. All right. So that one.
This seems like a very lush room, but I can't think of anything else to do.
Well, we got a skull. That might be all that there is to it.
Yeah.
And like that,
Okay.
obviously the books will be worth something. Like, I mean, surely there's a market for romance.
Trifina, yeah. It's like, well, maybe if we took these books. Guys, right? Guys? But I can't act out for Trifina. And the suit of armor, can I use that? I don't have blade proficiency.
It looks like it's more for show than actual armor. Like, it's not that thick. Like, it looks like it's kind of tin. So, like, it really wouldn't be that useful.
Got it.
I say bop over to the room across the hall.
All
All right. Bop away.
Bopping.
Skipping on over there.
Perception check.
Scroll
Nat
up perception
20.
check.
Nat 20?
Yes.
I got a 13.
Hi, buddy.
Mine
One.
doesn't...
Okay, so you know that you are alive. This room contains a bed, dresser, and chair, all of unremarkable quality. The item of furniture that captures your attention is the ornate chest resting in the northwest corner. It appears to have been made of a wood of a reddish hue and is bound in copper. The motif of a horse is carved into the lid.
Honestly, my attention has been captured by the ornate chest on the cover of this romance novel.
Oh, boy. I'm
Ew.
fascinated with the layout of this house. This is terrible.
Also, just Trifina here is starting to feel a little bit kind of guilty about just snooping through somebody's house. Like, there's been a lot of just like wardrobes stuff. I mean, there was that weird, creepy bathroom, but a lot of this has just been bedrooms and dressing rooms and closets and
Pantries
I
and
don't-
doppelgangers trying to live here that we
Skulls.
yeah,
And the
all
room
the
behind
skulls
you-
are.
You hear the imp hit a wall really hard and just kind of collapse to the ground.
Oh, yeah. Can I at least go be like, hey, where's your wizard?
That's a good point.
Are you going to
where
go
are
talk
we?
to him right now?
Yes, I am. I'm
All right.
ducking out of the other room and kind of poking my head in there.
He's kind of just holding his face. As you can tell, he's starting to get his vision back. Like, it only affected him for a few minutes. And you ask him where the wizard is, and he says, "Oh, you don't have to worry about him. He's just going to kill you later."
Yeah, okay, that's great. We're all very scared. We're just kind of wandering through this house, and we don't really...
This is not your house. This is my house.
Well, I think it's the wizard's house?
Well, if the wizard were alive, that would make sense. But
I thought he was going to kill us.
You're gonna.
you don't have to be alive to kill you.
Yeah, all right. You're an idiot. We put him in the bag of holding? Oh, he
You guys
died.
having fun over there?
What's
Across
he
the hall.
implying?
We should play hide and seek.
I go over and I open the chest, or try
I had
to.
another quick, but I didn't hear it.
Was that asking what he's implying.
Oh God.
I'm implying that you guys are dead no matter what you do here. So even if you try to kill me, it will only make the
No
house
one's
stronger.
trying to kill you. Do you have a death wish? God.
I don't know. You're the one who blinded me.
Yeah, I knew it wore off. Relax. I looked into this stupid thing earlier too. Why does he have this in his closet? If the wizard just walk around blind all the time?
Did anyone pick up the candelabra, by the way?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Once again, Al has all the loot. Anyway, what do you guys want to do now?
I opened the chest, by the way. Like, well, if we're dead anyway, I'm gonna open this chest.
Well, you walked halfway across the room, and a dizziness passed over you as you start to shrink. You end up to be about 1/12 your size. As they're interrogating you, you notice a millipede walking across the floor, as you are now 1/12 your size, and this rather large bug is coming directly for you.
Who, Al?
Yeah.
Did I black out? Oh, because after you open
No,
the
you were
chest?
in the other room.
I haven't
Al
made it
ran
to the chest yet. I'm sure.
I was
now.
interrogating him.
I skipped much slower.
All right, as you skip towards this giant chest at the end of the room, you notice a giant millipede running towards you. Roll for
Just
initiative.
making it.
Woo! That's
Well, you're in trouble,
What is it? A
sir.
plus dex, right?
Yeah, plus dex. It doesn't
13.
matter. It only got a 1. All right, so...
You know what I'm gonna do? I've got an idea of something that I could cast as a spell that I have that will definitely work one of these days.
Oh my gosh.
I cast. Wait, no, I don't. I do speak. Yeah, no, I can't talk to him because he's in combat. Can I speak with small beast with this thing?
I don't think it has the vocal cords to speak. It's a bug.
Neither does a squirrel.
True. Fine. You can
But
try to speak with small
Euclid like
beasts.
shuts back out of my bag like, yeah, you tell him.
All right. Yeah, Euclid is now a 1/12 size squirrel.
So Al's
All right.
screwed here. Or Trafinia.
You can
I
try.
cast, for real, I cast animal friendship though.
All right. Make your wisdom throw.
He
Or
has
actually, I
to
got him.
succeed on a wisdom saving
Yeah.
throw. I
And what did
believe
we
we
say
said he
that
has to
was?
get better than 13.
Yeah. Ooh, he did not. That's a 12.
All right, my friend the millipede.
All right, so like he charges up to you and then just kind of like stops dead in his tracks and just like wanders around and starts like really cuddling up to you, like just antennae getting all up in your face and just like wrapping you up just nice and tight.
Can I try to ride on him?
You can try to climb on.
Yeah, I do that. Do I roll?
all right.
Do you want me to roll a d20 or
Roll an
something?
agility check.
Okay.
This is going to end poorly.
4 dice
Also, we got to definitely think about wrapping this up.
Yeah.
plus
All right.
dex.
What's plus
Is
agility?
that plus dex?
Plus agility.
Plus a.
There's no
I
agility.
don't
Oh, yeah,
have an
dexterity.
agility.
Okay, go on. Dexterity.
Okay, 17.
17. All right, so you climb on this this giant centipede, and it's kind of weird because like it doesn't feel like there's any real logical place to ride. It just starts walking around with you on its back.
All right. And as this episode closes out, I ride it towards the chest.
All right.
Hopefully not shrinking even more. Although that'd be awesome. I'm gonna go subatomic. Man.
What's even more funny is if you grow as you leave the room and you just squish your centipede as he carries you out.
No, he would grow with me,
Aw.
right?
I don't know. I don't know how it works.
Let's just make like a 20-foot long millipede. That'll be awesome.
That would be awesome. But we have to close out now. Maybe there'll be one in next week's episode.
Bye, everybody. See you soon. Thank you for listening.
Goodbye, all.
Yeehaw!
Bye.